Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone. With all your
What's going on, guys? It's Abby here, and today I am going to be showing you how I clean my animals' bowls. Now, in one of my videos I think it might have been called my dogs and chickens routine, I'm pretty sure it was, I showed you guys that I cleaned out my dog's bowls that was really muddy and ended up being really sparkly clean, and I wanted to show you what I do to get them to that point. Now, I actually cleaned my chickens' water today, but I am going to clean their troughs a little bit later on, but not today because I actually just filled it up with food, so it'd be kind of pointless to empty it out. They're not dirty at all, by no means, but when they do get dirty, this is what I do. But I'm going to actually take my puppy bowls because I noticed that they got a little bit more muddy. It's probably been about a week or maybe 4 days since I cleaned their bowls, and since I said before, I will actually show you real quick. Look at this. Look at this. It's literally, I would say, about 1 inch to 3 inches of mud just right in front of the well house. That's not including the whole yard. Leading up this path, it's all muddy. I'll actually show you back here behind the well house towards the water. It's like really messy. We have not had a dry day. It's finally starting to dry up, but not as much as we're all hoping it. Now, I keep all of my supplies in this well house just because it keeps it out of the rain. It also just keeps it in one area so I don't have to run back and forth inside the house to go get my supplies. It's just right out here for me. And this video I'm actually going to post after I post a podcast that I'm going to upload that's going to have a lot more information about the future of this channel and a little bit more about the chicks coming up. Now, I actually just got a notification that the chicks will actually, the eggs, I'm hatching chicken eggs, will actually be here in 2 days. I will definitely keep you updated. I'll do a whole unboxing, show you the package that it comes in. I'll tell you, there's a bird being very loud. I'll actually tell you, like, what I'm doing with my Nurture Right, Incubator, everything. I'm going to give you all the details and all the updates because I love watching that about YouTubers who hatch chicken eggs. I just love every update. I like to see what an egg looks like before it's fertilized, underneath the light, what it starts to look like when it does start to get, you know, like the embryo in it and everything. So I'll definitely give you a bunch of updates on the chicken eggs. And I gave a lot more information in the podcast that will be posted, so look forward for that. I tell you, like, all the breeds that should be in these eggs. So yeah, but today I mostly wanted to make this video to show you my cleaning routine that I do for my bowls that you can do at home. Very simple. I first want to show off by showing you my watering station that I clean my bowls. Now, we've had this for a very long time. My grandpa actually built this. He used to fillet fish on it. If you don't know what that is, it's basically taking the gills off of a fish ready for it to be cooked. So this is actually what he used it for before, but it wasn't getting used and it was stuck behind the building back there. So I just dragged it out to right here, plugged up the watering hose to it so that way the water will come out of the sink. It's an actual sink. It is dirty. It's because it's an outside sink. You can't expect a sink that's outside getting rained on, getting all kinds of leaves and everything in it to be clean. This is my outdoor sink, okay? So it's not my indoor. If it was indoor, I would definitely keep it a lot more cleaner, of course, with Clorox and everything. Do y'all hear that bird? I don't know what's going on, but I think it's a chicken hawk. Y'all tell me. Barbara's going crazy. I have the window open on Barbara right now. I'll show you here in a second. But this is my cleaning station that I actually wash all my animal bowls on now. It has made my life a lot more easier. And it just gives me a section to sit my bowls down on and wash it and then rinse it out. When I turn the water faucet on, it just gives me like a whole sink. It's actually very good for, you can get you a little plug or something. Fill up this with water and soap and let them soak for a little while. So this will definitely be perfect. When it actually starts to get a little bit warmer outside, this would definitely be ideal because the cold water wouldn't bother you as bad in the summer. It'd actually feel better than what it does now and not feel like it's freezing your hands. So the supplies that I actually use is these 2 brushes I bought from Big Lots. They're a little bit dirty right now, but they're only made to clean dog bowls and chicken bowls and stuff. They're not made for anything else but for that. Made for getting dirty. So, of course, they're going to be dirty. I also have, okay, so I have these 2 scrubbers that are by the brand Clean Works. I mean, I don't know if you want to get the same brand, but it's just little brushes. I have a sponge, and then I have this little thing that my mom actually just bought like a 3-pack of. It's like these little scrubbers that are napkin looking things and have like all these little bristles on it. Look at them. And you can throw it into the washing machine to clean it so you can reuse it, but you also can just rinse it out really, really good. If it starts to smell, that's whenever you wash it. So as far as scrubbers go, I just use any of these mix of the 3 that I really like. Today I used this one on my chicken thing, and it worked out perfectly. What is on my hand? A marker. I was actually messing with the marker when I did my podcast. You'll see later on. But it's a red marker from that podcast. It's like a pen mate marker. I don't know. One of my favorite markers that I love. I also, to wash, with the soap, I only use Dawn. That is the most safest to use on anything when it comes to animals or anything. I know a lot of the times, whenever there's like a grease spill or something, when it comes to animals, they'll use this stuff to get the grease off of animals because it's safe to use on your animals. Some people actually use this on their dogs and stuff. Whenever they have fleas, it kills them. And then I also have a thing of napkins to just dry off this stuff. But yeah, I'll show you a video here in a little bit about how I set this up. Okay, so sorry. There's no actual good way of filming this because there's no stand. But I'm going to show you. This is the puppy's water bowl. And it gets dirty like this in 1 to 2 days. If you don't believe me, try having boy dogs outside. This is her food bowl, the Feed Me bowl that's porcelain. We're thinking about getting them these Yeti bowls that we have for Duke. I'll show you those later. And this is another metal bowl that needs to be cleaned. So, first things first is, I'm going to move all my little utensils out of the way. I'm going to let you guys see a little bit farther, like so. First things first is to get your Dawn dish detergent and just give it a little sprinty-wincy. And I'm actually going to go get my bucket. So, you might hear like a spray back there. Please ignore it. I'm going to turn the water on now. It's going to build up a little bit. I'm going to stick this in the sink. Get me a little bit of water. I'll show you. It's literally a sink. The water pressure is not up because they're... So let me fix that. Right now is a wonderful time to hear Barbara crow. Barb. It's a dude. It's a rooster. Because I have the little window open on the... My hair looks a mess. I'm so sorry. But I have the window open on the chicken coop for ventilation. So... yeah, so you can use a scrubber like this, and I have my handy dandy little yellow bucket that my grandpa actually got me. Looks like this. It has some water in it. I'm gonna use this. See, I told you. So I'm gonna use this just for some water, and you just take it. I'm gonna angle the camera down just a little bit, and you just take it and start scrubbing the sides and stuff. Now, personally, I like the brush for these bowls. Literally, it's really good. But I could just, switch over to my hand cloth that I just got. Dip it in my bucket of water and use this. I find that this just makes my hands more freezing, but it does work really, really good. It reminds me of a, what's that sponge called? I forget. It's like you can scrub your bathtub with it and stuff. It reminds me of that a little bit. But like, when you scratch your hand with it, it doesn't hurt as bad as it does with that scrubber. Like a SOS sponge, I think. I don't remember what it's called. I don't even know. SOS sponge. Heck, I don't remember. But anyways, it works really, really good. But also just make sure that you get the bottom of your food bowl because that gets dirty as well. Builds up bacteria. It's just safe to do it this way. Just scrub it. Some of this might be edited out, but I just wanted to show you how I clean my dog bowls. That way you guys can do it at home. If you have chickens and you're watching because you have chickens, same exact way. One day I'll show the chickens. This is why I wear old looking sweatshirts and scrub pants outside because I'm not trying to get my good clothes dirty. So I promise I don't dress like a hobo every single day or something like that. So yeah. Then I'll just take this and go rinse it off and I'll be right back and I'll show you. Okay, so I actually skipped a little bit. That way you guys wouldn't have to watch the whole entire thing. But I went ahead and cleaned the water bowl, spick and span, the 2 food bowls, spick and span. And this is what happens. Yeah, that's all water. But then I got in my boots. Also, this is what happens. Look at all the soapy suds. It would have worked better, but the thing on the well house is kind of broken. But the point is, I got all of these clean. So there you go. And this is my bucket full of water, which I'll show you here in a little bit what this does. Ankle biter. Okay, guys, so now I am, I'm done with all the, what is wrong with this cup? It won't stay up. It won't stay up, honey, will it? Anyways, I'm done with all of the animals for today. I cleaned everybody's bowls, got that done. Now, since my eggs are 2 days away from coming, I got my incubator, the Nurture Right, and I'm just gonna see and make sure that everything's working good. Make sure my turner works on it. I haven't seen my turner be powered up yet. And it told me on the video to make sure your turner is working in advance, because you don't want to get your eggs and then your turner not work. There'll be something wrong with your incubator. So I'm just gonna try to get it plugged up. I'm not sure where the permanent stay of the incubator is going to be at. I would put it in my room on my desk, but I'd be afraid I might bump it. So either leave it here, let everybody else see the magic that's happening. I don't know. Press once to test. Wait. Yeah, my turner works. Yeah. So it says to fill up A, and then menu, display, you have your egg thing on it. I'm going to actually show you guys something. These are Walmart eggs that you just get from Walmart. I want to show you what an unfertile egg looks like. So you're supposed to like sit it up here. Now, of course, whenever I have an egg that I know is fertile, I'll be more careful with it and hold on to it and stuff. But you can see, that's what an egg looks like when it's on this. It lights up like a light bulb. Now, when there's actually something fertile in there, there'll be like something dark up here. There'll be veins. You see something in there moving around. So, yeah. Now, when you put the eggs inside the incubator, it wants you to put the pointy side. So, this is the pointy side of the egg facing this way. So, I would stick it in there just like that. Sorry, I have a mouthy dog that barks all day. So, yeah, I wanted to show you my Nurture Right incubator. You can pick this up at Tractor Supply. The temperature has to be like 99.5. The humidity has to be, I think, 75. I'm not really sure, but it's heating up at the moment as we speak. Menu thing, and it actually has a day counter on it. But once you unplug it and stuff, it'll reset the days again. But I just wanted to make sure that, see, my egg turner works, and it does. So we're good. I'm actually working on a podcast as we speak. I'm about to finish it up. I had to leave because people kept calling me to tell me that the chicken eggs were going to come in. But this video is pretty short because I just wanted to show you how I clean my dog bowls and stuff. I like doing like these little vlogs, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Sorry my hair is such a mess. I did not like blow dry it or anything. I just let it naturally dry. But, oh, it's 5 o'clock. Getting even closer to my eggs coming. Makes me excited. See my podcast? This is where I film it. On my messy table. I meant to discuss with you guys. That way I'm not like trying to jump ahead and be like, what do I need to figure out again? So, yeah, but I also, before I ended out this video, and before you guys get to see the whole process of the egg incubator, which will be the next videos probably coming up. I'm so excited for that. I wanted to show you these faux eggs. These are faux, fake, porcelain eggs that you can get at Tractor Supply. Mostly everything I get, unless I tell you otherwise, is probably from Tractor Supply or Walmart. So anytime you ever wonder where any of my chicken stuff is from, Tractor Supply or Walmart, unless I say otherwise, because I will tell you if it's not from either one of those. And even if it is from Tractor Supply, I'll probably make sure to put it out there that it is. But these are faux eggs, and they're made for you to buy. That way, whenever you put your chickens in your chicken coop, and they're starting to lay and stuff, which takes about a year, I believe, for chickens, maybe 8 to 9 months, I'm not really sure, but you put them in your little nesting boxes, and it teaches them, because they know these are like, they pretend like they're actual eggs. Like, I put them in the chicken coop to see what Dorothy and them and stuff would do, and they actually like treated it like it was an egg. They like looked at it like, what is that? And I thought they were going to start sitting on it, but you put them in their little nesting boxes. I couldn't think. Put it in their nesting boxes, and it teaches them where to lay their eggs. So these are just really, really cute, but I don't need them right now, but they're just little faux in my room that I thought were so cute. You can honestly like buy faux eggs and like put them in a basket as decoration. I thought that'd be adorable. But a lot of people like get the white ones and stuff and like put a marker dot on it. That way they know which one's the fake ones and which one's the real ones. But mine are blue and green, so it's easy to tell unless my chickens start laying blue and green eggs, which honestly, that would be so cool. I would love for my chickens to lay blue and green eggs. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's kind of like more of a vlog of today and showing you some of the stuff that I do. But leading on to the next videos will be future videos of new baby chicks. And it takes 21 days to hatch those eggs, if you didn't know. So within those 21 days, I'll show you, like, hopefully, very, very carefully. So it would have to be like somebody filming for me, because I'm not going to hold that camera in my hand, my phone in my hand, and look at a light underneath the thing to see if it's fertilized. I'm not going to do both at the same time. I'll have somebody film it to show you guys the difference. I showed you the egg today, what it looks like when it's not fertilized. It lights up like a light bulb. So whenever it starts to actually be fertilized and stuff, I'll show you that. I'm really scared to ever candle an egg, because I just don't want to take it out of the incubator unless it's necessary to do so. So I'll probably do it at the 10-day mark. And I do recommend that if you are going to hatch out eggs, I know you have your phone that you can do a calendar on, but I recommend you get yourself a paper calendar. Now, my cousin Lindsay actually got this for me for Christmas, but mine's a Bob Ross one. But you go to the days and you hit X's to mark out, and you can also put important things that you did on that day. So I definitely recommend you get yourself a paper calendar. That way you got it marked down. You can take a marker and like put an X on the next day, put when's the day it should be hatched, what day you put it in the incubator, what day you candled it. You could do it on your phone too, but I feel like it's more unique when you use a paper calendar. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the new dibbies and the new content of the eggs going inside the incubator. And I look forward to making another video. I'll see you guys next time on Abby's Scoop.